Hey, what's up, Winnie Fit? Let's talk about 3 simple rules that drop body fat without starving yourself. I know that sounds wonderful to me. Hopefully, it sounds wonderful to you as well. The good news is that you're closer to having the body that you want than you may think. Today, I'm going to lay out the fundamental components to getting in shape and finally achieving that physique you've always wanted. And this is part of a 3-part video series of going through to successful weight loss in just 3 videos. So there are 3 cool elements to doing this. In this video, I'm going to talk about the first one, maintaining a diet that actually works. Let's get to it. It's been proven time and time again that you can lose weight simply from eating healthy. You don't need the latest and greatest fad diet to make it work either. All you need is to understand the mechanics of what goes into a healthy diet and what makes you actually lose weight. Yes, there are guidelines we should follow, and I'm going to go through those. But the first thing I need to say is this. The most successful diet isn't a diet at all. It is changing your habits and lifestyle. That's what I'm all about, the micro habits and making fit a lifestyle. When you restructure your habits and lifestyle, though, it's a permanent fix. You're not on a diet. You recognize that you need to restructure things and reconfigure your nutritional intake and lifestyle to become a healthy person. That's how you truly succeed with diets. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into the meat and potatoes of a healthy diet. There are a handful of ground rules, I call them, that you need to understand, all of which compose of a balanced diet that will drop the pounds in as easy as possible without starving yourself or breaking the bank. So, rule number 1, moderate your calories. Calories are the energy fueling our bodies. Did you know that there's a strong correlation between how many calories you consume and how much you weigh? Most of us don't like to admit just how bad we eat, but here's a challenge that may shock you with the results. For one whole day, I want you to write down everything you eat, everything. Don't leave anything out. Include everything from the cup of coffee in the morning to the handful of almonds you sneak in before bed. Write it all down, all the nitty-gritty. Then, the next day, use a calorie counter. You could use like MyFitnessPal and add up everything you ate. Warning, when you do this, you may not like the results. Figuring out how much you need to eat versus how much you need to eat if you want to lose weight is the first step. When you want to lose weight, you need to consume below the maintenance calories number each day. In short, you need a calorie deficit. A healthy person should have their body weight times 10 calories each day. That's called a maintenance calorie intake. The number of calories you need to consume to maintain your body weight. Sadly, most people blow that out of the water each day, which leads to weight gain, even with working exercise into their schedule. Rule number 2, focus on your macros. There are 3 primary macronutrients that compose your diet: protein, carbohydrates, and fats. For a healthy diet that's conducive to weight loss, you need to restructure how much of each one you're likely getting right now. With a balanced meal plan, though, this is easily done. But a calorie deficiency is mandatory for shedding pounds. To lose weight, you'll want protein to compose a good portion of your diet, about 50% of the nutrients you consume. Typically, each day you want to consume about 1 gram of protein for each pound of your goal weight, not your current weight, your goal weight. So if you're 190 pounds for your goal weight is to be 180, then consume 180 grams of protein. Carbs. Next to carbohydrates, carbs for short. Typically, you want between 30 to 40% of carbs in your diet. There are a ton of low-carb diets out there, but in reality, you don't need to cut them out entirely. Simply limit your intake and go for complex carbs, and you'll be fine. And remember, carbs are really our primary source of energy, so when you cut out carbs, you're actually doing yourself a disservice in the long run. Finally, the remaining 10 to 20% of your diet should be fats. There are good fats and bad fats. Trans fats, for example, if you want to steer completely clear from, it's harmful and damaging to your body, to say the least. One of the benefits is that they can promote weight loss, which is what you want to try to work in most of your meals, if not all of them. You'll find the good fats in your food as nuts, seeds, oils like olive oil and macadamia nuts, olives, peanut butter, and salmon. Fats you want to consume are called monounsaturated fats and polysaturated fats. These are good fats. The ones that have a whole slew of healthy benefits. Keep track of all this can be tough. That's why I'd recommend using an online calorie counter. Like MyFitnessPal is a great one. When you do, you'll see the exact percentage of all the foods you take, regardless of your macros. Keeping track of your diet is simple. Okay, don't go for more than 4 hours without eating a meal. Rule 3. Most people think that they need to eat less on a diet. They don't need to eat at all. That, or they wait a long time between meals saying they're not eating so they'll lose weight. That's just silly, by the way. Being on a diet doesn't mean you eat less. It means you eat better. Sure, you need to restrict your calories, but that doesn't mean that you starve yourself. You should shoot for 400 calorie meals and never go more than 4 hours without eating. When you do, you get hungrier and hungrier, and it makes you splurge at dinner time or before. Every 3 to 4 hours, you're constantly supplying your body with energy and fuel to keep going, but you're doing it in a manageable way. See, your body can only digest so much at a time. When it hits its limit, everything else is waste. When you have smaller but more frequent meals, especially healthier ones, your body can digest everything, and you're not left with anything left over, which can potentially be stored as fat. Bottom line, if you want to lose weight, eat more regularly. When you do, you'll feel satisfied all day long, and you won't get hungry, and you won't overindulge, ruining your efforts. So that's it for a balanced diet, but one that actually works. These ground rules are extremely important. If you follow them, you will see results. And I mentioned to make sure you like, subscribe, follow. That way you learn anytime I bring you relevant information to living fit as a lifestyle. Next video, part 2 of this, is an effective workout that sheds body weight while building lean muscle without hours of boring cardio. So make sure you're going to want to like, subscribe, and follow. If you're someone who struggles with emotional or binge eating, anxiety, or stress rule your world, I encourage you to go to my 21-day mind.gojen.net and sign up for my 21-day mindfulness challenge. It is starting September 6th. Guided by me, you got to do guided with me or self-paced. It's up to you, but it will radically change your life. I'm offering it for only $1 a day right now. If you go to that site, it's a special thing. You're not going to see that anywhere else. All right, tribe, thanks for watching. Be brave, be kind, live authentically, and always shine. Maybe just one habit away. Comment below any questions you have. I'd love to know what your questions are so I can bring you more relevant information. Until next time, tribe.